Hey everybody, and welcome back to 100% Clueless. I'm Kyle, and this should be the last episode where it's just me today. Um, yeah, so I probably sound different. I have no idea what's going on with me. I don't know if it's allergies or if it's, actually, I'm getting sick. I honestly can't tell, you know. So I sound a bit off and weird and probably mucusy, and I probably will make at least one very not so pleasant sounding noise throughout all of this. So yeah, now we just get to watch Joe attempt to fight Bane. Yeah, so oh, he's about to figure it out. Oh, yeah, okay, he did it. Well, he did it once. I actually do think that this boss spot fight is fun the first time. Too bad this is kind of also what ends up being the final battle. It's like the exact same thing. Yeah, it's the big guy with the waves of small dudes coming at you, and it's just it's not fun after a while, right? Like, it's cool the first time, but for those of you who've played Arkham City, you know that the boss fights could have been so much better. Like the fight with Mr. Freeze. Like that was a really good fight for, because he adapts to what you do, so it actually makes it harder. Yeah, that's what you wanted to do out there. Oh, well. Yeah, so I don't really have much to talk about anymore. Been a bit weird. Kind of a weird day, to be honest. But, as much as I give Joe crap, he completely deserves it, and he will take forever on this game. No, I'm just kidding. He'll probably stop fucking around at some point. Eventually. Yeah. It's not gonna go well, is it? Run away! I still love just the throwing the dude out of your way. Just, take this. Steamroller. Don't get messed up, boy. Yep. Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing about doing these alone, is that then I have to come up with all the commentary. You know how hard that is for one person. It can be pretty difficult. And that's death 1. Technically death 2 when it comes to Bane. Man, I must sound lovely for this right now. Ooh. Yeah, this battle with Bane is kind of just boring. It's too samey, and he's okay. Yep. Watching him do this was honestly one of the most painful things, cause just, man. There you go. You got it. There you go. Yeah, so I guess for a beginner it is kind of weird. I don't remember having too much trouble with this myself, but again, it's been a long enough time ago that I don't honestly remember how well I did, you know what I mean? But Oh well, it is what it is. Man, I tell you, I don't know if it's allergies or if it's a cold coming on, but I am just super congested, like the worst kind of congested. You know what I mean? Where like, not only is your nose congested, but so is just like your ears. If you get what I mean. Which is why I'm thinking it's allergy related and not sickness related, because I don't usually get the ear congestion from sickness. I usually only get that from allergies. Plus I lack most of what most other cold symptoms I get, like the random body aches, the chills. I don't even think I have a fever, so it must just be allergies. But god damn, if it's just allergies, this is really annoying then. You know what I mean? Alright, is he finally gonna do it this time? I don't remember. I think he gets it on this one. I'm pretty sure he does. And get fucked. Oh god. He is like one, maybe two hits away from getting taken out. That's always a scary place to be in with these games. Get away from Bane. I love it when you take too long and the game just does that. You know what I mean? They're just like, dude, just come on, just here. Just, if you forgot how to do it, here's how you do it. The pity text. He actually brought up a good point that he wishes that he could throw a batarang at Bane and make it fall down on his head when he does that, and he takes damage that way. But that's too obvious, I think. Plus, Bane is like super beefed up, so I don't think that would necessarily work. Yeah, there you go. Good job. You did it. This part was always funny to me after beating Bane, because all this shit falls down on him and you're just like, well, sucks to be you, Bane. I'm gonna get out of here. Yeet. And then you crawl out of this random ass manhole with Gordon, by the way. Actually, you don't even see Gordon like climb up the shaft or anything. He just sort of appears like, hi, I'm here now. I am Gordon. And then, all of a sudden, Bane again. And Batman's just like, didn't I just beat you up? Charges at him. And then, the best part about this entire thing is this entire thing. Batman doesn't kill. Unless you're Bane. Because there's no way in hell this doesn't kill him. Because first he gets hit by that, and boom, right in the water. He is pinned by that car underwater. You just murdered the crap out of Bane. Not that any court would convict him for that, but... And, like, he doesn't even feel bad about it. He's just like, yeah, I just fucking killed Bane. I mean, he clearly didn't kill Bane because he comes back in the next game. But, come on, there's no realistic way he could have survived that. Like, at all. But, video game logic, Batman doesn't kill, except when he does. Batman kills a lot more than most people would think.
Go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
Yeah, this...
Built it years ago.
I need like a Mucinex or something just to get it all out.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's just,
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
I've been like this for a few days and it makes me mad.
Seemed even more powerful than
You know what I mean? That means probably the next recording or session I am, which we're gonna do tomorrow, is I'm gonna just sound like crap again. It's never fun. At least I don't feel like crap on top of it, you know? Sounding like crap when you do a recording is fine. It's when you feel like crap that makes everything like 1,000 times harder. It's like, I don't even want to be conscious right now, let alone talk. I don't think I've had to miss a recording session because of sickness yet. I don't think. I got close once, but I showed up anyway. I think that was all the way back when we were doing Halo. Shit, was that like 2 years ago? Has it really been like 2 years since I've been sick? That doesn't sound right. I don't know. I don't get sick often, so it wouldn't necessarily surprise me, but still. You know what I mean? Like I said, this could be a cold that I have right now, which would technically be, you know, sickness. I don't think it is, but hard to tell, really. Until this goes away. I guess if it doesn't go away, I know that it's actually allergies and not, you know, a cold. Then again, coughs usually last a really long time when you have a cold anyway. Oh, I hate that. You know, just the never-ending cough. Like, even like 3 months later that you haven't been sick and it just comes back. Like, that's the worst. You know what I mean? It's been 3 months since you've been sick, and it's just... it hasn't gone away yet. That's always the worst, right? Right? I don't know. I might be alone on that. I hate sounding like this on recording, but you know, I gotta get the episode out today. Or at the very least, prepare it enough to be uploaded. Hopefully it'll upload today. I don't know if the timing will work out. But, should have done this yesterday. I completely forgot I actually had to do this. Yes, Batman, much like John Marston, cannot swim in this game. I always thought that was ridiculous. And games that have you be a character who can't swim. Especially if it's taking place in more modern day, you know? Because that... I feel like most people know how to swim, you know? Having said that, I actually don't know how to swim. I actually took swimming lessons when I was a kid. I guess I just forgot everything, because I can't swim no more. Neither can Mark or Joe, I don't think. I'll have to ask them next time, but... yeah, I can't swim, and I don't think they can either. Which is weird, because... I mean, most people I know can swim. My family can swim for the most part, I think. But I feel like it's still more of a most people can swim rather than not swim. Because now we have something like... a lot of people have pools nowadays, and there's public pools that more people have access to now. So it's a lot less likely that people are unable to swim than are able to swim. But that's just me. I guess it kind of makes sense for John Marston, because Wild West may not have been such a big thing back in those days. I actually don't know. Even though I love history, I don't know about that specific part of history. Actually, speaking of which, I'm pretty sure Batman has been like a cowboy at least once. I'm pretty sure that was a thing, because I think in the Final Crisis timeline, not timeline, the series of events that came with Final Crisis, he quote unquote died, and instead of being instead of actually dying, he instead was set throughout time. And at some point, he's a pirate, and I think at another point, he goes all the way to the future. He was a caveman for a brief period. I think he was also like in the Salem witch trials. It was really cool to see, but it was also like really you couldn't just kill him. Like, I think it was a while before they brought him back entirely too. Hell, I don't think he came back until after Blackest Night. And Blackest Night is when most of those characters came back. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I am a big nerd. Specifically with Green Lantern stuff, which is why I know that Blackest Night trivia. But I do know, you know, a bit of other comic stuff. Like, I know about Final Crisis, I know about Crisis on Infinite Earths, I know about, there's another Crisis that I can't, yeah, there's another one that I can't, when you have all of them, with Crisis in the name, it can be hard to remember, and I know it's just one between Final Crisis and, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Shit, it might just be called Infinite Crisis. Whatever, I just know it's the one where, Superboy punches reality. Yeah, that was a thing that happened. So Superboy, if you don't know, was this, essentially Superman, but with no weaknesses. Well, except for a red sun, but that's all he had. That was the only real weakness he had. Kryptonite didn't work on him. Well, because the universe that he came from didn't have kryptonite. And kryptonite only works for a Superman whose universe it's from. It's a weird, like, law thing about it. So he's essentially Superman with unlimited power and no weaknesses. Magic doesn't even seem to affect him like it does the regular Superman. And at some point, at the end of Crisis on Infinite Earths, he gets put into like this quote-unquote paradise dimension. At some point in the paradise dimension, I guess things doesn't come quite so, well, I guess the paradise just kind of goes away because he decides that the regular heroes of regular continuity are fucking shit up too much. Yeah, so it's Superboy Prime, by the way. I think I've just been saying Superboy. No, it's Superboy Prime. My bad. Anyway, yeah, and they get so fed up with it. Him, Alexander Luthor, who's kind of the son of Lex Luthor in a different reality. It's weird. Lois Lane from Earth 2 and Superman from Earth 2 just kind of decide to step in and be the real heroes because shit got too gritty in the 90s, I guess. So Superboy Prime, in his infinite wisdom, decides to punch their way out of the paradise dimension. And he punched it so hard, he punched reality. Like, I don't know all the consequences of him punching reality, but for the longest time, him punching reality was the reason that Jason Todd came back to life. Like no joke. You've probably seen Under the Red Hood and saw, he got taken by Ra's al Ghul and the Lazarus Pit, not piss, and all that, and he was raised from the dead like that. But for the longest time in comic book continuity, it was literally just Superboy Prime punching reality brought him back to life somehow. And that's about as stupid as it seems.
That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
But yeah,
is Joker crazy enough to do that?
But during that whole thing,
You've got to stop him.
During Final Crisis, Batman gets killed by Darkseid. From that, there's like kind of a war for the mantle of the Bat, in which Dick Grayson and Jason Todd sort of fight over who's going to be Batman. To a lesser extent, Damian Wayne too. I think Tim Drake throws down at some point as well. I don't remember. All I remember is that it basically ends up with Dick Grayson taking on the mantle of Batman, because he's clearly the most obvious pick for that. And I think that could have worked for a while, I mean, all the other superheroes got replaced. Then again, they all came back too. Hell, even Barry Allen came back, and he was gone for like 10, 20 years or something like that before he was brought back. Like, that's just wild, right? Like, why bother bringing him back at that point? I mean, it happened to Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, it happened to Superman, and that's what always bothered me about comics to an extent, is that no matter what happens, they're gonna come back to life, you know what I mean? If they die, they come back. It's just, it's dumb. It's a little dumb. But that's also kind of why I like comics. It's because they're dumb. But anyway, I think that's about going to bring this one to an end. So please, if you wouldn't mind, please like, comment, and subscribe. Favorite it in your hearts, and remember, if you always have a choice to be yourself or to be Batman, remember to always be Batman. And we will see you guys next time right here at 100% Clueless. Hopefully, it'll be more than just me on the next Batman episode. So I'll see you guys next time right here. Same bat time, same bat channel. Okay, bye.